let's set the stage here. Princess Mononoke is a huge turning point in the Hisaishi Miyazaki collaboration. It's a score balancing like the Western symphonic tradition and Japanese modal writing. There's so many things to go here. How do you feel about just the blend of those two worlds, like the Japanese pentatonic modal writing and Western symphonic tradition? Like this soundtrack is layered, bro.
Yeah, well, right away, you can tell that it's gonna be very different from any other Ghibli movies, simply from the fact that in this movie in particular, there's a lot more violence than any other Ghibli movies, and you can hear it through the soundtrack. When you think of Ghibli Studios, you're not ever gonna think of a movie where somebody gets their head chopped off or combat at all, but it happens in this movie.
Yeah.
And you can tell of the soundtrack, but at the same time, there are very obvious Ghibli parts, like there's pads, there's strings, there's a lot of different things that will still remain part of a Ghibli movie.
Absolutely. I was looking into this, and of course, this was recorded at a Philharmonic orchestra. This is one of those orchestras that give me wall to wall,
Absolutely,
vastness. And I find that they use how you're talking about like the violence. I feel like those violent moments are like sharp, like a blade, but sharp like an emotional transition.
Absolutely.
I love the whirlwind that the violins and violence take us through. I really find that there's like this sort of like almost glissando, like it's a spinning violin, and you're really in the soundtrack, and there's a battle, and you're really circling and circling and circling. How did you feel about that effect? The effect of like almost like the confusion that the orchestra leaves you under. Do you see what I mean, or am I?
Absolutely.
Or am I?
Yeah. Well, you can tell right away the quality of the musicianship. When it comes to big orchestras like that, they take only the best of the best. For example, the OSM, Orchestre Symphonique de Montréal. Do you know what it takes? My bad. You know what it takes when it comes to the auditions there?
It takes a lifetime.
Yeah, well, there's a few auditions you got to pass. And then there's a big one, and they are very, very, very severe. So I can't even begin to imagine their auditions. Exactly.
I feel anxious. Just become a YouTuber. It's easier. I'm telling you.
I mean, sure. But the level of musicianship here is second to none, and you can really hear it. Not every orchestra would be able to reach that kind of level, that kind of quality, in my opinion. And that's one thing from anything that's related to Ghibli. It's the authenticity and the pure talent within it, and you can really hear it within each movie, and this one as well.
Absolutely.